Most people are just
bro.
dropping the Michael Jordan kissing his champion trophy gifts. So Jack Doherty really needs to be studied on how unlikable he is. Because very few people get robbed and then have the entire internet celebrating. But
imagine people happy you got robbed. Damn. It's like, that's damn near like you almost killed somebody's cat to deserve that shit. For real, for real. Like, what? You have to have did some stupid shit for people to hate you that much.
to make things
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Notjeraldo, and I am back again with another reaction video for y'all boys, man. Yo, before the video even start, y'all already know the drill, man. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Turn on y'all notifications so y'all know when your boy posts, man. If you don't do those things, your mom's a hoe. As simple as that. But yeah, before the video start, I also like to say a special thank you for y'all liking the video, commenting, even watching the video. You feel me? That shit means a lot, for real, for real. And you feel me? We on the grind. We gonna keep grinding until we hit. My goal is 1 million subscribers, bro. And we gonna keep grinding until we get there. So y'all just go ahead and grab your early tickets, because we gonna hit that motherfucker. You feel me? But yeah, today we got Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty found out why to never wear $300,000 chains. If I'm being honest, bro, I feel like if you're not a rapper or like an athlete, there really is no reason for you to be wearing like an expensive ass chain. You feel me? Like, cause I feel like those are the people that have like a reputation to keep up. You feel me? If you're a streamer, YouTuber, it's like, alright, cool. You got a couple chains and shit, but it's like, you feel me? Like, do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like rappers and athletes, they're having flashy stuff is part of, you know, part of the aesthetic of it. You feel me? So, I don't know, though. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because that's how I feel. But I could be wrong.
Jack Doherty just found out why you should never wear a $300,000 chain, as he was just robbed, as it seems like no one cares, which is actually kind of shocking.
Why would we care? What are we supposed to do about it? Nigga, you got robbed. That's on you. You feel me? You got all that money to afford a $300,000 chain. Yo ass should be walking around with security. That's what you should be walking around with. Not that, you feel me? That, bro.
Because when a creator this size gets robbed, especially for the amount he was robbed for, I would expect to see a lot more coverage of this and maybe some sympathy towards him, but instead, most people are just dropping the Michael Jordan kissing his champion trophy gifts. So Jack Doherty really needs to be studied on how unlikable he is. Because very few people get robbed and then have the entire internet celebrating. But
imagine people happy you got robbed. Damn. It's like, that's damn near like you almost killed somebody's cat to deserve that shit. For real, for real. Like, what? You have to have did some stupid shit for people to hate you that much.
To make things extremely clear, I am in no way happy to see this, nor do I want to see this happen to anyone. It should be very obvious that no one wants to live in a society where people get robbed. Although, there are plenty of things that Jack could have done here to avoid being a target, like not wearing $300,000 worth of diamonds around your neck in Los Angeles, a city where, you know, seemingly a new jewelry store is broken into every week at this point. But I mean, even considering the location.
Boy, they probably sold that motherfucker already and made a profit, boy. God damn.
I don't think it's ever smart to put the value of a small family house around your neck. So what happened? Well, Jack was in LA, and the only thing I knew that Jack did was he went to a no jumper interview, and then the day after he decided to extend his stay in LA, and then he went to Rodeo Drive to, I guess, shop. And this is where the disaster struck him.
Guys, I just got robbed. I just got robbed on Rodeo Drive.
Wait, ain't that his security right there? Where was his security while he was getting robbed? Bro. Let me find out the security set this shit up, bro.
4 armed guys hopped out of their car, ripped both my chains off my neck.
I mean, this situation is already very similar to the McLaren incident, because as soon as the disaster happens, he instantly goes live. He goes live before he even notifies his family.
I think that was a setup, bro. That was a setup.
Oh, no, it was definitely a setup. How you got security and he can't even protect you from getting your shit jacked? And I see you got a nice ass watch on your. You're lucky they didn't take the watch, because I'm pretty sure that's an expensive ass watch too.
How many people? Can we just hold off on this, because we got some more way.
Dave, I don't even know what the happened. Like, help me talk, bro. I'm in shock. Nah, they're with me.
Nah, the security dude, he knows something about it, bro. Even look how he's acting. He put his hand on his head and he acting too much. You feel me? He definitely knew something about it.
Sir, they're with me. Okay.
It was 4 mil. I assume it was 4 mil. One stayed in the car.
I mean, even after he's robbed, he's taking pictures with people.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
dude's probably having the worst day of his life, but still forcing a smile for a photo.
It was two guys that changed like $300,000. Did they touch you? Yes. Believe it. Did you get fired?
Nah, bro.
Alright, just make
He
sure
definitely not getting that chain back. I'm not gonna lie. They long gone.
Huh? What's the value of that? Like, one of them was 100K, one of them was 200K. It's like 300K. Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, $300,000 just to go shopping? Why are you peacocking like that? Why do you feel the need to do that? Like, I can somewhat understand the expensive watch for the right place and the right time, but I don't think it's ever a good idea to be roaming around LA with a 6-figure watch and a 300.
Facts. That's why I be saying, like, a lot of this flashy stuff, a lot of people be buying and all that. All it does is put a target on your back. You feel me? There's an armed robber somewhere looking at you flex your chain and he rubbing his hands. Like, yeah, I'm finna have me a new chain. That's what they be saying to themselves when they see y'all flexing. That's why I be saying, like, I'm not even into jewelry and stuff like that. You feel me? Of course I like earrings and, you know, little stuff. But, like, I don't think I'll ever buy something so expensive. Like, bro, 300K on a chain? Nigga, I could go buy a new house. You feel me? Like, I can buy property. I can do a lot more stuff with that. And I know it sounds so, what's the word? Ironic or not ironic? Cliche. It sounds so cliche saying, oh, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy that, when I don't have the money yet. You feel me? But I don't think it will ever make sense for me to buy a $300,000 chain. It will never make sense in my head. But that's just me, though. You feel me? That's just me. Especially when I got family to take care of. Like, bro, nah, bro. I wouldn't spend that much on a chain.
$100,000 diamond necklace. That's just terrible situational awareness. Bank robbers, on average, they get away with about $5,000, which I was actually surprised of that stat. I thought it would be way larger than that. But you have guys risking that much for $5 grand, and you know for sure a bank is way harder to rob than Jack Doherty here on Rodeo Drive. Because let's be real, the only thing defending Jack here is an out-of-shape bodyguard, because the last bodyguard he had got him into legal trouble. So I guess he got a new one, and this new one is probably already fed up with it, because who wouldn't be? Also, let's be real, I don't think he signed up for that. He signed up to defend Jack when he eggs someone on the street or something like that, and then
being a security guard and people pointing guns at you, I'm not gonna lie, that would definitely make me rethink my job. Definitely made me rethink my job, bro.
And, you know, has to back them off, or some TikTok person harassing him. That's essentially what I would assume they sign up for. Not 4 armed gunmen blitzkrieging Jack.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a little bit much for one bodyguard who's not even armed to handle. So overall, just terrible risk assessment on Jack Doherty here.
It's Doherty. Okay. It's Doherty.
So here he's kind of blaming his security guard. He's like, why would you let that happen? It's like, dude, what is he gonna do? Apparently he tackled one, but there's 3 others with guns. Like, dude, you broadcast.
That dude could have lost his life too. I didn't even know he tackled one. He could have lost his life. But I don't know. I still feel like we gotta watch that security guard, man. Like, we gotta watch him, because I don't know.
Did one large game of capture the flag with $300,000 worth of diamonds around your neck as a reward to any criminal in LA, and you live stream your current location. Then on top of that, they can clearly see that you only have one bodyguard here. And again, I never want to see anyone get robbed, but this is just ridiculously reckless on his part. And then on top of that, I wouldn't be surprised if the dudes who robbed him get less time than Vitaly in the Philippines, when their crimes aren't even comparable. But he starts explaining what happens here.
It happened right there.
And what, you ran?
Yeah, give us a play-by-play.
What happened? Yeah.
Bro, that was a setup for sure, bro. It's too perfect. I walk out and they're right there, bro. Like, they walk out and they immediately hop out the car.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be a setup. Somebody had to have known, like, hey, like, you feel me? A lot of these things, a lot of crime that be happening, it be premeditated. You feel me? There's a lot of steps that go into it, especially if you want to execute it so perfectly. And it sounds like the armed robbers, they executed that motherfucker very perfectly. You feel me? So I definitely do think it was a setup in some way. Somebody probably leaked his location. Maybe he did. I don't know. But it was definitely premeditated, and they practiced for this, for sure.
Like, they just, all three or four of them just tackled me to the ground. It's insane. Like, I don't even know what happened. What even happened? Like, I didn't even see what happened. It all happened so fast. Did they just pin me against the wall?
Can I speak to you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna separate you from everyone just like to get your information and everything. I understand.
That is a complete nightmare scenario. But apparently, he didn't remember what the people robbed him looked like. How would you not be able to remember what they look like? Okay, so I guess everyone's trauma responses or just like fear responses work differently. I had a scary moment where I was in a CVS and it got robbed. They had guns. I was there with my family, and I was like only probably 4 feet away from one of the robbers at the time, and I saw behind the robber was my family. So I just kind of froze up and slowly started walking because he clearly was not there to rob people. He was just trying to get whatever he can get from the CVS. So I just...
That's the thing though. Like, I've never been in a situation where a robbery was happening, and I never want to be in one. Let's just pray about that. You feel me? But I feel like a lot of robbers don't really be trying to kill civilians. You feel me? They just want to get the money from the cash register and dip. And yeah, you could do that. I'm not gonna stop you. Just don't shoot nobody in the store. You feel me?
So I just kind of walked, grabbed my family, and I've been to the store plenty of times, so I knew where the back door was. So we just walked into the back door, and then I closed the back door, and then I stood behind that metal door, and then we called 911. But I can also list from head to toe exactly what that person was wearing, his height, yeah, everything about that person. So not to randomly trauma dump on you guys, not that it actually was trauma. Obviously it was scary at the time, but thankfully nothing happened, so it was nothing really to worry about.
I've never been in a situation
well, that just
like
reminded me of that. Okay, anyway, moving on.
All of them were the all from the clinic. Or is there one that you remember like vividly? It's okay if you don't remember all of them.
I don't really remember it all. I don't have to so fast.
But you just remember their way back clothing.
So they didn't have masks on, and you still didn't see their face, and you don't remember what they look like? At least their skin color, something? You can't give us nothing? Damn.
So after the questioning, he continues where he left off by telling the story.
Dude, he was chasing me around the road trying to get my watch off. That's insane. Yeah, it's like, and I don't know which way to go, bro. Because if I go too far away, he's gonna just get me alone, and I have a broken collarbone, so I can't even fight this guy. And
you wasn't gonna
I
fight
just
him.
didn't want to lose my Richard Mill. I lost both my chains, bro. It's so sad.
That's what it was, a Richard Mille on his wrist. I don't know shit about watches. I only know what a Rolex look like. You feel me?
I am surprised he was not worried about his life here or his girl's life, as they were just charged by four armed gunmen.
His girl was there too.
That's like, come on, screw the materialistic crap. That's replaceable. Why are you worried about that?
They said Timu McKinley set you up, bro. They got the job from her. Is that true?
I don't suspect that at first.
That was my feed.
I took her phone. I checked it. I said, yo, I had to. I was like, what the I'm sorry. Like, I don't know.
I have seen that happen before, though. You feel me? Where the girl somebody is with drops the location and something bad happens. I think that's what happened to PNB Rock. I'm not sure.
You're in a case, you're in a day. You never know.
Should have been 580.
What?
Should have been like 480 with the Richard.
Bro, he was chasing you around. I was not letting it go. He had a gun to me, and I was like, nah. I'm taking this watch. I'll die for this. I should have gotten insurance. What was I doing?
He's not a serious person, bro. Yeah, he's not a serious person, bro. I don't know what it is, but he's like, I see why people don't really like him. He's not a likable person. I can see it. And I'm not even one of those people who be like, hey, like, that be not liking people for no reason. And I'm not saying I don't like him. I don't know shit. I don't watch his content. I don't know shit about him. But I could see why people don't really find him likable, you know? He's just, I don't know what it is. I can't quite put my hand on it, but it's just something about the way he acts and talks. It's like the annoying little brother or the annoying little cousin that you're forced to bring around. You feel me? Does that make sense what I'm saying? I feel like that's what I'm getting from him.
Anyone with a $300,000 house would have it insured. I don't know what he was thinking with having $300,000 worth of jewelry not insured. And I was interested in seeing what that would cost. And that would apparently be anywhere from $300 to $600 a month to insure it, as the industry standard for jewelry like that would be between 1 and 2% of the assessed value of the jewelry. And the 1 to 2% is for the annual cost. But obviously, he continues to marinate in what happened.
Can this all be over now? Like, for real, what is happening?
Bro, you did ask, like...
Cheesecake Factory set me up. I'm suing. He's allowing everyone. Hey, can I sue for this or no? Who can I sue for this?
Yeah, the only people
that's what makes it annoying. Like, what? Okay. Like,
who could sue here would probably be the robbers. That's about it.
You ain't gonna go to execution. I actually live here. I'm not a fake streamer. So
damn. He said I actually live here. I'm not a fake streamer. Damn, that nigga just called it straight for no reason. Bro, he just called it straight for no reason from a random dude. Where did he even come from? What the hell?
My daddy owns this street, pal. Yeah, keep walking.
Okay,
yeah,
dude.
Like, I don't know. It's just annoying, bro. Like, yeah, I see it, bro. I see why people don't find them.
Jack has really made it an art form to just come up with the least likable thing to say at all times.
Yeah.
Wait,
he's really good at it.
What do you think happened, man? So I lost my neck aura. It's all gone. 300 grand down the drain. This is worse than McLaren crash.
Well, I mean, here he didn't endanger other people's lives. He just lost a diamond necklace. But I guess he feels that way because the McLaren incident, that was in his hands, while here he had zero control, other than choosing to wear $300,000 worth of diamonds that day. But he finally gave us the full story without being interrupted here.
Well, yeah, tell us what happened. So when you went to the ground...
pinned up against the wall, and I get pinned up against the wall like this, and I see my chains right there in this guy's hand. And I'm being pushed like this, some other guy's going at my watch, and I'm like trying to fight him off. And then...
So 4 dudes, they pushed you against the wall, like instantly, and just one took your chain.
Somehow, like,
one's holding you.
Like, we're all here, like 5 of us were right here, or 6 of us were right here, me, Dave, Christy, and the 4 guys. And then next thing I know, Dave and 2 of the guys are there, and then one of the guys chasing me around the street trying to get my watch off.
You went fully across the street.
And then the other guy's like, nah, we got the chains. And then the other guy stopped chasing me. Jack Doherty's cooked, all right?
I mean, thankfully no one got hurt, as this is, again, a nightmare situation for anyone. But he calls his dad finally, and his dad states the obvious.
Did you run all the way across the street?
I ran there, then I was like, if I go there, it's just me and him. So I was like, I have to come back.
And then what his boys said, oh, we got the chains. And he turned around and
yelled, and they hopped in the car.
Yeah, so hopefully, that's a tough lesson. I mean, you can't advertise all your money, all your jewelry. You gotta stop that.
Duh. Like, you making yourself a walking target. I feel like this would be smart. Like, that's like you going in the hood and you flashing money. Like, hey, yeah, come rob me. That's basically what he did. Like, that's so stupid. I don't see the point of doing all that shit.
We're not doing this.
I don't know that.
At least his dad tried to share some common sense with him. And his dad isn't the only one. Even his friend was trying to tell him this before the robbery actually happened.
But it didn't even break the seal, did it? Like, even close?
Nah, but the chains were like instant, like, because he just got it.
It came off just right away.
It almost took me to the ground with him, bro. He took it off.
If you were in your hoodie, too, they would have never even seen them shits. Michael literally said, tuck your chains as we were getting in the Range Rover.
He don't listen.
And then he reconfirmed the chains were not insured.
Robert's probably watching a stream right now.
Yeah, what do you have to say to him?
When you have them insured now.
Yeah, free chain, free lick. Bro, they about to eat good, boy. 300K on a chain. Boy, they finna eat good on me.
Then finally they got the bodyguard to share his perspective.
They pulled up, I heard the tires screeching, I was standing right here. I heard the tires.
Yeah, there's no way that bodyguard was gonna do anything. Look how he built. Like, he wasn't gonna do shit.
To my left, and I see everybody hop out, and I tried to beat them to you. But I just remember
tackling one guy, and the guy you were talking about, I had him with my left hand. And I seen the gun, and I had to hold up. I had to drop back.
That's real shit though. If I would have signed a gun too, hey, because I'm not. That's not what I signed up for. You feel me? I didn't sign up to, get shot. Yeah, nah, I got a family to go back to. You feel me? So I don't know about that one.
Damn, bro.
They also managed to somehow get a little peek of the security cam footage, but it's hard to really make anything out of it as Jack's friend was filming off of the phone they were using to show the cops of the security footage.
Zoom in on my phone.
What the fuck? You can't see shit.
Do you see him get out? Like, yeah, you can see some of it. Just looks like we're watching.
No, you can't see shit.
You can see him hop out of the car and start running.
Oh, okay, I seen it.
So, can't really see much here, but it definitely confirms it happened. If there's a lesson here, don't walk around with $300,000 worth of diamonds.
I feel like that would be common sense, but I'm gonna stop the video right here. I feel like that's common sense. Like, don't be out flaunting, especially if your bodyguard not armed or nothing. Like, he can't really protect you for real. Don't be out here flaunting all your chains and money like that, bro. That shit, to me personally, I feel like all the flexing money and chains, that shit looks goofy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what's the point in doing that? If you got it, you got it. You feel me? There's no need to be like, oh yeah, I got the biggest chain, I have money spread, all that. Once in a while, yeah, pop your shit. You feel me? Because you work hard for the money. You feel me? You work hard for those things. But like, also be smart about it, bro. Like, I don't know. That's just what I think. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, bro. But yeah, that's the end of the video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on y'all notifications. You feel me? So you don't miss when your boy posts. And also follow me on all my socials. Notjeraldo on everything. Real easy, real simple to find. And I will catch y'all in the next video, man.